I'm Katie.
And I'm Ashley, and we're going to read the second chapter of the fanfiction, Lost, but Found by Him. Ashton Irwin fanfiction. This is chapter 2, called Should We Stay Friends? It's in Kaylee's point of view. I wake up to the smell of bacon and quiet snores coming from the floor. I look to find the still sleeping Ashton on the floor. I sit up and walk toward him, getting on my knees. Ashton, wake up, I say, shaking him a bit. I smell breakfast. He stirs a bit and turns toward me and realizes he's shirtless. And I realize he's shirtless. My eyes can't help but look down the outline of his six-pack, and his shorts are low enough to see his V-line. Good morning.
I think breakfast might be ready. I smell it. Okay, let's go then, he says, getting up and grabbing my hand. You are not going to put a shirt on? I ask, blushing a bit. Do you want me to? He questions, looking at me, making me blush more. Doesn't matter. And we head downstairs to find pancakes, bacon, and sausage. Looks amazing, I say, smiling at Amy Marie. Why, thank you, and please dig in. Make yourself at home. Me and Ashton talk and eat almost all of it. We finally go to the back of his room, and I go and sit on the bed, and he comes to sit next to me.
Thanks for letting me stay last night. I didn't turn the page again until, I'm worthless. No problem. I never knew a celebrity could be so nice. Am I supposed to be mean? He looks at me. No, usually celebs just are. I say, staring back as we stare at each other for a bit. Then I start to notice he's leaning in, so I start leaning in and I get a knock on the door that made us pull away. Come in, he yells, looking kinda pissed. Was I about to kiss Ashton Irwin out of all the girls? Oh my god, I'm dreaming. Walking into our room was Michael, Callum, and Luke. How did she figure out his last name? They've only known each other literally 12 hours.
Oh. Hey guys, sup, says Callum. We didn't disturb anything, did we? Michael asks, sitting down on the floor. No, you didn't. I replay feeling Ashton staring at me. So what do you guys want to do? We hang out for a while till it gets down to dinner time, and the boys leave because they had plans with their family, and leaves me and Ashton. His mom went out, so we ordered pizza. So do you want to watch a movie or something? Ashton asks, breaking the silence, sitting next to me on the bed. Thank you. I say out of nowhere. For what? For what?
Oh, okay. For bringing me into your home, buying me food and clothes. What? He just gave her his clothes. No one's ever done that for me before. You're welcome, he says, looking over at me. This is apparently all he's saying. He's actually saying, you're welcome, he says, looking over at me. I look back. We stare at each other for a while until he starts leaning in. Me being shocked, doesn't move. He looks at me in the eye and keeps leaning in until we hear the doorbell rings. I'll get it. Still, this is like the next part, he says. I'll get it, he says, getting up after a minute or two before he comes back with a pizza and 2 bottles of waters. We eat for a while until there's 1 slice left and we're both full, so we save it. Why would you say 1 slice? That was really good, I say. Yeah, it was, he replies, still not looking at me for some reason. Is everything okay, Ash? Now she's calling him Ash? He still doesn't look at me. Ashton, talk to me, please. I beg, if he starts hating me, I'm screwed. He's the only thing I have.
They met yesterday.
This is a 3-chapter fanfiction because it finished. That's the problem, he finally says, looking at me. What's the problem? I plead for him to tell me. I don't want to talk. Oh, wait, I started reading the next page. It's there. You can just, read through the next page and then pretend that...
And without even warning, he grabs my face
in
his big long hands and kisses me. I'm surprised at first, but I kiss back. The kiss is so passionate. He stops and looks at me, making sure it's okay. I nod, he kisses me again. My hand goes to his hair and I tangle my fingers in, tugging a little bit, earning a moan. Finally, we stop catching our breath. So, that's what was wrong, I say, smiling. Been wanting to do that for a while, he says, looking at me.
A whole 12 hours.
OMG, the Ashton Irwin kissed me. Gotta go put this on my blog, I say, laughing. She says the Ashton Irwin. Okay. Haha, very funny, he says, grabbing me, putting me on his lap, so I'm still facing him. No, I'm serious. Then out of nowhere, he starts kissing my neck.
The whole scene ends there.
It won't, I promise. I peck his lips and get off his lap. Out loud, okay. We should go to bed, it's getting late. Do I have to sleep on the floor? He asks. No, you don't, I guess, I say, blushing a bit as he takes his shirt off.
Really? You're going to take off your shirt? You shirt. Sorry, I sleep like this. He comes and wraps his arms around me and nuzzles his face in the crook of my neck, and that's how we fall asleep. I wake up still feeling the warm embrace and turn my head slightly to see Ashton still asleep. Well, that was the whole night. I was really confused. I was like, did they just like go lay in bed and then she... Okay, wait. Ashton's still asleep. I hear my phone ring and I slowly get up and I find my phone. Once I found it, I see I have a text from my mom saying, I'm gonna read this in mom voice. They're coming to pick me up at the place they dropped me off right by the park and taking me back home. The social services needs to make sure I'm okay, so I have to be ready by 5. I look at the time and it's 12:30, and I don't want Ashton to know I have to leave, so I made a promise but I did have my fingers crossed. I'll let you pick up and I find my bag. From the second line.
Okay. I find my bag and grab all my stuff and leave a note saying, I'm sorry, I had to say goodbye this way. My parents want me back, so I'm leaving Australia at 5. Since we live different lives, I probably won't see you again. But thank you so much for everything you did. I really like you. I think that's good enough. Nope. I grab my stuff and leave. I make my way down the streets and stop at a fast food place and use the money I have left to buy something to eat.
$100?
And stay there with the EIR for a while, checking my phone and stuff, until I get a text from Ashton. Please come back. Tell me where you are. You don't have to go with them. Stay with me, please. Haley, I am way past from liking you, please.
What? It's been basically like 36 hours or something.
I think about texting back, but then I know it's the right thing if I ignore him. He's famous. He doesn't need a person who basically lives off the streets to come and ruin his career. I just can't. I look at the time and realize it's 4:30. So I get up and head to the spot where they drop me off and sit there until I see their like over there, car pull up and drive and them open the door and they drive off. Oh, it's beautiful fan, and I'm so emotional. So there's one chapter left, and it's called Why Did You Do This? If you guys want to hear this last chapter, then please like, comment, and subscribe to this video, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.